I'm back again with another extremely important video if you're looking to apply for a study visa for Canada. You should definitely watch it if you're thinking of making your SOP, and if you have already made one, then just make sure that you include all the points that I'm just going to tell you about in your SOP, so that there are absolutely no chances of rejection, right? So without wasting any further time, let's get started. So the first point that I would suggest is do not praise Canada a lot. Instead, praise your college or the city it is located in. Mention a few lines about your college, I have generally seen students writing about why they want to study in Canada, how they will make a chance, how they will have a chance to study in a diverse environment with students from different countries. Everybody mentions that. It's just so repetitive, right? You must write something that is particular to your program and to your college. For instance, if you are going for an event management program in St. Clair College, Windsor, you can say that it has a unique waterfront location, which makes it a great place for trade shows, musical performance, and other events. And that is why it is a great place for event management students to practice and gain the live experience. So basically, choose something that is very specific to your program that will not be applicable to other programs, right? Moving on, do not mention anything negative about your home country. Do not say that India lacks a good education system or there are less opportunities to grow. Instead, appreciate why the program in Canada suits your needs. Why I'm suggesting this is because writing too much negative things about your home country makes it feel that you do not intend to return back, which is a major reason for rejection. So overall, a positive SOP will make a positive impact on the visa officer, right? Moving on, the third point, mention the name of the companies in your home country that will hire you after you return or with whom you'd like to work with. For instance, if you are a hospitality student, mention a particular skill that you will gain which will increase your chances of employability, or maybe gives you a better position with Hyatt, Taj Hotels, etc. Or if you're going for an accounting program, mention the name of at least 3 top accounting firms that you would like to work with in India after gaining something from that program. Because this shows the visa officer that you are clear about your goals, okay, and also intends to return back to your home country. Then also mention in your SOP that you have taken a GIC of 10,000 Canadian dollars or whatever the present amount is, and that your parents will take care of your education or any living expenses above it. Or you might have savings from your employment in your home country. So, so basically state how you're going to manage any additional expenses. You can also mention in your IELTS score stating that you have achieved the desired band. Do write the total band and the band you got in each section. I know that you will be attaching your IELTS certificate, but it is a good idea to mention in your SOP, as the officer will just have everything at one place. Then I'll also suggest you to mention the subjects from your last education which matches with the subjects that you wish to pursue. Do write the full name of those subjects. You have to do some research work on this, but this is really helpful. This will show how the two programs are interlinked and will make your reasons to pursue that program stronger. Do not, and this point is very important tip for all the students, that do not forget to connect your last education with the program that you're pursuing in Canada, right? So for this, remember that it is all the more important for you to connect them if they're very different from each other. So for example, if you did accounting or finance and you're going for a program in marketing, then search on Google how marketing and accounting can be correlated and how they would benefit each other. You'll find a number of articles. Then just write a few lines about that. Trust me, it is better to explain it than to ignore. Otherwise, one major reason for rejection is that the officer will just say that I'm not satisfied that the program you want to pursue in Canada matches with your previous education in your home country. So find that match, write about it, and satisfy the officer. Apart from this, I will also suggest to you that there's this technique of highlighting and using headings. Do highlight a few lines which you feel are really strong in your SOP and you really want the officer to focus on. There are no rules about the presentation of an SOP, and you want certain things to stand out, to be noticed by the officer. So obviously do not highlight everything, that would be useless. But an actual important part that is highlighted will save a lot of time for the officer, and he might in seconds, be like, okay, this person's deserves study permit, everything looks great, it is an impressive profile. So you can even use headings if you like, headings. You can structure your SOP in headings as well. Everything is allowed. Moving on, I would suggest, I'm just thinking about the points, that's coming to my mind. Another important point is that you can research some more about your program. Okay, maybe it's a co-op program or some alumni that suggested you this program because it benefits you in some way, or maybe some amazing professors who will be teaching you, and why do you want to learn from that particular professor. Okay, so these are very particular things, right? So this you will find them only when you do a lot of research work. So if you find something unique, do not hesitate to mention that. You can be creative, you can be as creative as you want. An SOP is rejected only if it is too general and it can fit any profile. So if you find something unique about your program, structure it properly, make it relevant, and just put it there. Now coming back to my most important point, if you're applying for study visa and later you know that you will be applying for PR, then both your profiles should match. I have seen students hiding some education in their study SOP because it does not match with the program in Canada, but they want to show that last education which they were hiding in their express entry profile because they want to claim ECA points from that. So if you're in the same boat, please do not do that. Be honest. If you have such a case and you want to show your latest education because you want to claim ECA points in the future from it, then it is better to connect it with your program, to show it in your study visa profile as well. This is very important. So here were all my tips. These are all the tips that I have in mind. I would personally suggest you being honest about your SOP. If you think something can be problematic, then please structure it, try to explain that in your SOP, and yeah, you're good to go. Just take care of all these points. So please write down in the comment box below if you have any questions for me, and I'll try my best to help you as soon as possible. And if you found this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe, and please mention if you would like to see such similar videos. Thank you and see you next time. Bye.